Now, this week was quite a great week for the stocks that we talk a lot about, or some of the stocks that we talk a lot about on this channel, which brought a lot of excitement to the investors, or it brought a great joy to the investors that have invested into the stocks. I mean, if you look, for instance, in a company like NEO, or in a stock like NEO, it went up by over 3%, and a company like Baba, it went up by over 6.6%, and last but not least, company like SoFi Technologies went over by 7.3%. Now, these gains, as I'm saying, or as I'm telling you, they brought a lot of excitement to the investors, because I mean, who would not want to see such good gains in a week? I mean, it brings confidence, or it also attracts those that have been hesitant to invest into these stocks to consider, or to go and try to see if they can go in on to these stocks. So though these stocks did, or were doing pretty good, some of you started inboxing me trying to check if it's still a good opportunity for you to jump in these stocks. And of course, some of you, or most of you, I told you that this is just the beginning. It's not like you have missed the train. It is still a good opportunity for you to jump in, regardless of if whether some of the people are showing you that they've already gained 30% of returns in these stocks. Some of these stocks are still offering some good opportunity for you to jump in, which is something that I guess it's good news. Otherwise, without a waste of time, on today's video, guys, we'll be talking of one of the stocks that is recovering quite well. Now, this stock was one of the stocks that it has been heavily impacted by the Chinese regulation, the crackdowns, and all the other things. But this is the stock that it looks like it's recovering quite well, which is something that made me to sort of like also make this video, because this is one of the stocks that you've been asking me about to check if whether it is still presenting a good opportunity. Otherwise, the stock that I'm talking about, or the stock that I'll be talking to you about on today's video, is none other than Alibaba, with the ticker symbol BABA. Now, you'll know that this is a stock that we've discussed a lot on this channel, or the stock that we've talked a lot about on this channel. I've done quite a number of videos about this stock. I remember when it was trading almost towards its 52-week low of around $138 per stock, I did motivated, or did a video and said that this is a good opportunity for you to jump in this stock, which, guess what, a few weeks down the line, or a few days down the line, this stock now is trading at almost $180 per stock, which is something that is incredible, and shows you that you need to be patient, or teaches you that if you know that this stock has got strong fundamentals, regardless of how the share price is dropping, that you should take that as a good opportunity for you to jump in that stock. Otherwise, without a waste of time, guys, please know that I'm not a professional financial advisor. Everything that I discuss on this channel are just my opinions, and you should not take them as professional financial advice. Otherwise, if you seek professional financial advice, you already know what to do by now, and that is you need to go and consult the professionals. Otherwise, if you like the content that I will be giving you about this BABA stock, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And that is, of course, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, so that YouTube can notify you every time I release these good latest developments and the latest updates regarding the stocks that we follow on this channel. So please do watch this video until the end, because I definitely think that these latest developments, or this good news that I have about this Alibaba stock, will probably make you not to panic, and instead of thinking that it's too late for you to buy, you will take these current trading levels as a good opportunity for you to add more shares, or to buy this stock for the very first time. Now, before we waste any further time, you remember that I just told you, or I've been telling you, that $138 per stock that we saw on this barber shop, it was one of the lows that I think the last time we experienced such a low trading price on this barber stock was back in December of 2018, which is something that offers a good opportunity. I mean, I knew that when I bought this stock at an average of $143, it was the best price, because this is a stock, like I said, with some strong fundamentals around. I mean, you remember that this stock last year, I think the beginning of October, it was trading at a high of around 319 US dollars per stock. I mean, this is its all-time high. And now to see that that stock went down to 138 US dollars per stock in October, I mean, that should have been a good sign to you that maybe it's time for you to jump in this stock. Yes, I know that there were crackdowns and all those kind of things, but like I've always been telling you, those things are just short term, and these stocks will end up recovering in terms of the trading prices towards or over their all-time highs, which is something that I think we've always been seeing sort of like in the stock market, and we are still going to see these crackdowns. Not to say that you must not continue to invest into these Chinese stocks, but they time and again, this stock will always recover and even thresh their previous all-time highs, which is something that must always motivate you to take the opportunity when you see this stock trading way below their value. Well, some of you might be saying that this stock might not do well in the upcoming earnings results, which are set to be released on the 4th of November. But well, these three catalysts that I'll be giving you on today's video, I definitely believe that they should be the one to sort of like make you hang in there on this stock, because like I said, regardless of this stock or seeing its revenue dropping in the e-commerce side of the business, it's something that I believe ought not to make you to panic, because this company, it's not, like I said in the previous videos, it's not only an e-commerce company, but it also focuses on other innovation businesses. It also focuses on things like cloud computing, which that side of the business is doing absolutely well, and I definitely think that it's a side of their business that will continue to do well even in the years to come. And even this e-commerce side of the business, I mean, it's a segment which I believe that it will also continue doing well. Yes, it might be having glitches here and there for now, but it's a company, or it's a section that will continue to do very well. I mean, you remember that already this week there was an event, online event that Alibaba was doing, and it broke a record, because I think they sold about 1.9 billion, or they made sales of around 1.9 billion US dollars, which broke their record, meaning that they had never generated that in a single day, which is something that has to show you that even this e-commerce side of the business, it's not dead yet. It's something that will still do very well, which is why we saw them also reporting some good sales record this week. Otherwise, reason number one, which makes me to think that you should consider having this stock in your portfolio, or you should take this trading level as an opportunity for you to jump in, is the fact that this week, you remember that we just read an article, I think from Bloomberg, indicating that the Chinese crackdown for these big tech stocks might be finally over. Now, this is something that is incredible, because on that article we were told that the Chinese regulators have sort of like accumulated, or have sort of like gotten or reached their target on where they wanted to be, which is something that is incredible, because remember that these crackdowns were the one that were making the big tech stocks like Alibaba to see their share price or their company drop so much in terms of value, which is something that to hear the fact that this crackdown might be almost over for this tech stock is something that is incredible, and has to motivate you to stay long into these companies like Baba, because these are the companies with some good strong fundamentals. Otherwise, this is the one reason number one, which I think you should have at the back of your mind before maybe you sell this Alibaba stock, or before maybe you just put it aside, because probably you think that these crackdowns will continue impacting these stocks. Now, reason number two, which I think not only will it boost the share price of this company, but it will also, or it must also motivate you, is the fact that you will remember that one of the founder, or the main founder of this company, Jack Ma, had been reported missing few months back. Now, you will remember that in my previous video I did touch base that he was seen in one of the meetings in Hong Kong. He was spotted there doing some business meeting with some of the investors, which is something that is incredible. Now, I think this week he flew to Spain, doing some meetings, some business meetings there, which is something that is incredible. Now, this is something that is good because this sort of like revive the investor sentiment when it comes to Alibaba. The fact that guys now he's busy traveling all over doing this business meeting is something that can be of positive, because we all know that he's a good businessman, and it's something that he has proven over the years, which is something that has to motivate you and attract you yet again to trust this or to jump in this Alibaba stock. Otherwise, reason number 3, which I think you should consider having this Baba stock in your portfolio or consider looking into this stock, is the fact that this week we read that the Singles Day festival event that Baba usually hosts, which started on Wednesday, generated around 1.9 billion US dollars in one day. Now, as I said in the beginning of this video, this was a record-breaking sales figure, which is something that is incredible, because this just means that it has never reported such a figure in one day, which is something that must show you, like I've been saying, to say that their e-commerce side of the business, as some of the investors are saying, it's not dead. It's something that is still there and that will still generate some good revenue for this company. I mean, to generate 1.9 or to make sales of around 1.9 billion US dollars in one day, something that is incredible and has to show you of how strong this company is. Imagine if they're able to make sales of around 1.9 billion US dollars in just one day. It's something that must show you, like I say, the kind of a good company in terms of the e-commerce side of the business this company is, which is something that has to motivate you to stay long onto this Alibaba stock. Now, these 3 catalysts, or these 3 reasons why I told you we could see the shares of Alibaba continuing to rise, is something that has to motivate you to stay long into this Alibaba stock. I mean, the fact that even some of the big gurus or the big investors are seeing this as a good opportunity. I mean, you remember that the right-hand man of the famous Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, had already indicated that in the 3rd quarter they have increased their holdings on this Alibaba stock, which is something that is incredible and has to motivate you. And I mean, in my previous video I also shared things to show you how undervalued this company was, because I mean, the market cap was way lower than this enterprise value, which is something that has to show you that this company is undervalued. So this is something that must also motivate you to consider going to look into this company, because guys, I mean, I was for retail investors like myself and the others that bought this stock towards that low of 138 US dollars, is something that is amazing, and I believe that this is just the start. This company is going to recover towards that all-time high, which is going to result in us generating some good returns. So I would like to sort of like encourage you to go and look onto this company further, because I would not want you to miss the good opportunities that this company is providing. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I release a video. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And please, like I said, always say, please go out there, do your own due diligence before you could invest into this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.